the last time you were here in Cleveland?
19, the end of the 19 season. I haven't been because I didn't get to come last year because obviously COVID and everything, so I didn't get to come last year. And of all the years when they're finally winning games, I don't get to come, right? And so 19, so I'm looking forward to being able to come back this year and spend a lot of time while they're winning more games, hopefully.
So what's it like coming back to Cleveland? I mean, coming to an event like this?
Oh, it's special. You know, I always joke with my family, my wife and kids that you guys don't have to like me. I can go to Cleveland. I know they like me there. and so I mean, I'm joking, but I know it's real, you know, because people appreciate the time that I had here and the things that I did here, and so it makes it fun and worthwhile to come back all the time.
You know, you were quoted once as saying that you wish that you could have spent your entire career here. I don't know if you were accurately quoted or not, but you know, was that sentiment even true, and why?
That's 100% accurate. I mean, I got traded away from it. At the time, I did ask to be traded because it wasn't going like I wanted to go. I wasn't getting the ball like I wanted to get it. But at the same time, being here as a Cleveland Brown, having the success that I had while I was here, I enjoyed playing here in this city. I enjoyed the fans, and I still love it. And so, you know, it's just a special place in my heart. And so when people talk to me about who I played for in the league, I played for a lot of teams, but I tell people all the time I only want to be associated with being a Cleveland Brown.
Wow. So what is it about the fans that are so special?
They're diehard, and no matter what. There's been many losing seasons where the fans were still supportive of the team no matter what, and that's special. You don't get that everywhere, especially in this day and age. And so just to know that these guys, the fans here, appreciate the players who play here, appreciate the team, and are always supportive and behind them is something special. And I always equate it to a college atmosphere because it's the same as no matter who's there. The people here love the Browns. Players going to come, they're going to go. But the fans who are true Cleveland Browns fans love the team no matter who's here playing for them.
Okay, so who do you want to see the Browns pick at 26?
You know, I don't have a particular player. I'm one of those guys who is more about let's get better. You know, and we were a good team, and we've done a lot of good things in free agency. But I think that if we can get somebody who's going to make the team better, whether it be a defensive end, an edge type person, or a linebacker, if that person can step up and give us depth and make us better, then I feel good about it because then we have a chance.
You know, speaking of edge, I mean, you were so good, you know, getting to the edge and running up, you know, up the field. I'm wondering, you know, if you look at this draft class, who would you say would be the defender who would have the speed and agility to cover, you know, sideline to sideline and run after a player like you?
You want the real Eric Metcalf answer? I'd say nobody. If you want the real Eric Metcalf answer, but if you wanted the political Eric Metcalf answer, I probably, you know, there's guys who like Quiddy Pay. There's a lot of guys in linebackers, Micah Parsons. There's guys out there who do a lot of good things and can move around the field, but I don't think anyone really. But no, to be honest, there are a lot of good football players in this draft, and you know, and hopefully we'll get one of those good ones who will pan out.
Yeah, Micah Parsons looks very good. So let me ask you, you know, there's still a lot of Browns fans, a lot of fans of yours, who still want to know, why do they keep having you run up the gut instead of, I mean, because your forte was getting to the outside, you know, screens, sweeps, but they're like, why? To this day, I hear from fans saying, why did they always have them run up the gut?
Well, you know, that's just how football was played back then. And I just happened to be playing running back, so they expected plays to be in between the tackles, smash mouth football, in up the gut, as you say. If I were playing today in this day and age, it'd probably be different, and those those offensive geniuses would probably use me correctly. So I mean that's just how it was, and so I appreciate it that fans know that I should have been in space to make plays, but that's how the game was played. So people, it's a copycat league. People do what they do, and that was what was working back then, and so that's what we did.
Do you think you were ahead of your time?
I know I was. I 100% know I was. I tell people today that if I played today, I'd make $100 million because because the way they play football, you have your guys like Christian McCaffrey, the Alvin Kamara's, the Dalvin Cooks, those guys who don't have to come off the field, and they're not very big guys, but they don't have to come out the field because it's spread out so much, and they're able to be used in the running game and the passing game because the field is spread out so much, and it makes it a lot easier for smaller guys. And so I would have loved to have played today.
I set you up good for that one.
You did. You did, and I appreciate it.
So seriously now, I mean, I do have to ask you about Marty. I mean, do you keep in touch anymore? I mean, about his health condition?
So, I didn't play for Marty when he was here, but I played for Marty when I was in Washington for the 1 year, and he was a great coach and did a lot of great things. So I don't really keep in touch because we didn't have that relationship. But guys who I played with, the Kevin Macks, the Bernies, and Reggie Langhorns, those guys who played with him here, they keep in touch and all that kind of stuff. So I know what's going on through him, and just the stories that they told me about how he was a great coach, they make you feel good because those guys say that he gave them the chance that they probably wouldn't have gotten if someone else was here, and they all had a good time, played, won a lot of games, and it was fun to be a part of it after.
And Eric, anything else you want to add that we didn't talk about?
I would like to add that, just coming back to Cleveland, it's a very special thing. I love getting back here as much as I can because, once again, I know these fans are deserving of a winner. They love us guys who played here in previous years and done a lot of good things, and so it's special to me.
See, and now you can show your family all the love you're getting over here.
Oh, they know. It took my kids to get older to understand because I think they used to think I was a scrub until I started bringing them here with me and everything. Then they realized, well, maybe he's not such a scrub. Maybe he was okay when he was out there on the field.
Yeah, you're all right.
No.
You did all right.
I think it was okay. Thank you.